This is a phenomenal meal. I mean, 9 out of 10, for you, 10 out of 10, because you know it works for your body. All right, fuck it, I'll say this. There are so many ways you can eat healthy and eat well for strongman sport that finding what works for you in probably about 3 ways is really important. Way number 1 is it gives you all the nutrients you need. Way number 2 is it's cool with your digestion and doesn't make you miserable. And way number 3 is you actually like the food and you can eat it meal after meal after meal. I think some guys, Thor, have you seen this before where guys get really excited about gaining weight and getting good nutrition? They make all their meals and the meals don't taste good. They don't want that kind of food. And after about 3 days of eating, they're like, fuck this, I'm going back to McDonald's.
100%. And I've actually many friends that, and I don't know what that is because I've eaten the same breakfast for, years almost, and I never get sick of it, I don't know if that's because I'm special or something, it's kind of weird or something, but I know a lot of people that have maybe eggs and rice for breakfast for a week and then they just can't eat eggs ever again because they're just sick of it.
Yeah.
I was like, what's wrong with you?
Yeah.
Like, how is it that some people like yourself and maybe me and Stan Everything is actually really special guy because he's been on the same diet for like 30 plus years, For
sure.
He's like extra special, But why is it that some people just cannot eat the same food again and again and again, but some can? What is it what is it? Is it because we're weird or because we're like a little bit on the spectrum or what is it?
I'm definitely on the spectrum. I think there are 2 reasons potentially. One is some people get to minor micronutrient deficiencies eating the same thing and then your body starts craving other stuff. That's not likely because this is all the nutrients you'll ever need. I think it's mostly just psychological and a preference thing. But I will say, man, it's like when you're super tired between sets of hard training, fundamentally, how do you feel in your soul? If you feel great being fucked up by hard training, you're going to be in the sport a long time. Right. If you hate it, you're just not going to be in the sport. Right. Same thing with eating consistently. If you can eat this roughly the same stuff week in, week out, you're going to have success. If you can't do it, like, have you ever seen that? There's a C.T. Fletcher video where he talks about eating tasty food and he's like mocking a woman. She's like, that tastes nasty. He's like, bitch, shut the fuck up. He's like, you're on a diet for results. Give a shit about taste. Right. If you really buy into the fact that you're good with routine, it's going to be awesome. If you really care about, this meal needs to be like this, and I've done this breakfast too many days for 5 days, I need a different breakfast. It's possible, if you're a really good cook, if you really like the process, to rotate a bunch of meals.